I was in fact mistaken.
Anyway, yeah. No, our house is nice. And we feel very not scared of most things.
Right?
Which is very, very opposite thing that you want in a horror game.
Well, it's like, it's survival. Oh, no, that was bullets.
It's scary when you have to go out and get stuff, but... Oh, yeah. So like I forgot about this. The very first time we played, I spawned in like 3 kilometers away from Morgan and Hector, which does not sound like a lot, but it's a very fair distance. So Morgan using his god motifs, he teleports to me and he digs me a hole to sit in through the night. And he goes, "Okay, I'll be back in the morning to come get you." And I was like, "Okay." So I was sitting there in the hole and I got bored of just sitting there. So I was sitting there punching like the dirt walls.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden,
no, that wasn't. I thought that was bullets. I almost died for money.
And there's a bear on top of me, just digging in the hole I'm in.
A bear?
A bear. So it's me and this bear in this hole, right? And I was like, guys.
Brother bear.
I was like, there's a bear here. Morgan's like, what? A bear? I was like, yeah. I was like, he's just digging in this hole. He doesn't notice me yet, but there's a bear here. Can somebody come help me?
Is it behind me still? Oh my gosh, Necrophile, keep up.
So yeah, that was my very first night in that game. I encountered a bear.
You spent your first night with a bear.
And then Morgan killed it. I stood very quietly for the rest of the time because I did not want no more bears.
What she was supposed to do the very first time, but decided not to.
I was bored. I didn't want to stand there. It was like 2 in the morning.
Nope, 11 bullets left. That's all I got. Is this where I'm supposed to be? Yeah, it is.
I think I have a drink.
Somebody start a...
Somebody start a rumor?
About this game or the game that we're talking about, 7 Days to Die?
Anthony, do you want to know about this game or
I asked
7 Days
Ryan. I asked him already.
I know, but he's taking too long to
The
respond.
stream is delayed, remember? It's not
Still.
Anthony's fault. Oh my gosh.
Still.
Hey, what's up?
Ooh, Hector has good this game.
Walk in the club, be like, what up? I got a huge clock. Oh, hi. Got it.
What's up? What's your favorite thing about this game?
That startled me slightly.
That's
about
fine.
This game. I honestly like the fact that it feels kind of like Resident Evil. I like the Resident Evil games. I actually like the action-y ones better. Cause...
He just likes the Resident Evil games because I made him like them.
Well, yeah, true, that too. But, like, everybody always complains, like, oh, Resident Evil's not a horror game anymore. And then, like, the new Resident Evil comes out and it's a horror game, and they're like, oh, it's too different from all the other Resident Evils. But for me...
the Resident Evil fan base is apparently a bunch of teenage girls.
But honestly,
oh my god, whatever, I don't even want to play that.
I personally don't care. Like, if you want to have an entire, like, genre switch, I personally don't give a fuck. So long as the game is fun. I don't care what the game is called. That does not matter. If you have a story, and the story fits, and the gameplay is completely different than it was before, who fucking cares? That's my personal opinion. Oh, shit, sorry. Other people disagree. You know, that's their opinion. They're allowed to have it, whatever. But... this game feels a lot like Resident Evil, but jump scarier. Like that. Something was behind me, or ran by behind me. It feels a lot jump scarier, which, I mean, I can appreciate. It just doesn't have, in my opinion, the same atmosphere as Alien Isolation. But again, that might be because I've come into this with a lot more knowledge than I came into Alien Isolation with. So I'm not gonna, like, hold it against this game. But this is... already, I'm thinking this is a pretty good game. Like, it's, especially on hard, I should say, it's challenging me. It's...
Dude, Resident Evil 4 on PC is a broken, buggy mess.
But this is absolutely challenging enough to me to be fun. Because I absolutely love a challenge.
Hey!
Fan control computer now online.
Oh! Okay, that's what happened. So far, I'm liking this game. I don't have the nostalgia boner that Ryan has for it, but you know, I like being able to approach games from like a more or less
Unbiased.
unbiased standing. Yeah,
Yeah.
and you know,
When you complete Dead Space, you unlock another difficulty. It's not
yeah, Isaac Must Die mode, the one that Ryan keeps talking about and wants me to do.
That's the one.
Oh, dude, Hatoful Boyfriend Holiday Star. Oh shit.
Oh my gosh, Hector, why do you have Hatoful Boyfriend? Why? There's no excuse for you. Haley, I understand, but you, I'm disappointed.
Fuck you, Morgan.
Hector,
Fuck you,
you
Hey,
Haley.
this is Life is Strange though, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, Life is Strange episode 1 was free a couple days, like last week or something.
Morgan, guess what else Hector owns?
What?
Tales from the Borderlands.
Hey, I own that.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. I just haven't played it
Hector blames everything on the Humble Bundle.
yet. I kicked a corpse.
What's
over.
that noise in the background?
Oh, what is this? What is Zoo Park, Hector? Looks like a really shitty Zoo Tycoon ripoff.
Oh, I wasn't supposed to come here. Oops.
Guys, there's like a wind in the Skype.
You are the wind beneath my wings. That would be Haley. Probably her fan.
Yeah, it's me. I'm sorry.
Okay.
She's slowly blowing into her microphone just to bother everybody.
No, now
What's up,
Haley's
Anthony?
doing ASMR.
It's me.
Hello, everybody. And
Oh God, no!
welcome
Stop it!
to Morgan's playthrough
Oh, the tingle.
of the game called Dead Space.
You know there are actual Dead Space or not Dead Space, but like ASMR gameplay things out there.
That's
Seriously.
actually pretty spooky. So let's try our best to survive this nightmare together. Hopefully we can make some leeway, make some progress, and you know, maybe.
Shout out to Survive the Night by Mando Pony, by the way. That's great.
Anthony wants to know what up, Haley. What
I
up?
asked him what up already.
Oh, okay.
He's responded.
Call tram. Sure.
Shipboard system reinitialized.
It just shows up and splatters them because they're standing on the track. It's like, well, so much for that.
Quarantine lifted.
Anthony,
I'm gonna try out this shitty
I
Zoo
want you
game.
to
that
All
has
right,
to
we're
work.
on board and
heading
to the bridge.
and that you
Good
can
work.
ask whatever question you want. whatever.
Strange. The quarantine just
So-
lifted.
Whatever was in the
Don't
flight
feel
lounge must have
scared.
left. That's lucky for us.
Ask me the next question.
Isaac, get
feel
back to the
scared,
Kelly
but
and
very
prep it for
scared.
launch.
Don't tell
We'll
me
find
what
out
to
we can
do.
From the bridge and meet
Be
you.
Shut up,
afraid.
Dad. You're not my
Leave that
mom.
long. You're out of your league, Hammond. This is suicide. We're going
Your
to die
lack
up
of
here.
confidence in me is pretty noted,
I
Miss
don't
Daniels.
remember if Dead
But I have a mission to
Space.
complete, and that's exactly what I am going to do, with or without you.
I think that one's just
We
for
understand each other.
Dead Space Extraction, I suppose.
Oh, there's
Just
a
get
guy
us out
behind
of
me.
here alive.
Okay, there wasn't a guy behind me. But it sounded like
Top
there
10
was a guy
horror / suspense games. Suspense spelled with a P.
behind me.
Or,
Suspense. Suspense.
Oh, okay.
It won't
I guess
be
we'll find
by
out.
your hand. Top 10 horror / suspense games. I can't answer that question. Because I don't get spooked very easily with the exception of Alien Isolation. Ask Haley, who has known me for years. Alien Isolation was the very first game I had ever played that actually made me get, like, legit scared. Or spooked.
Oh, I can't play it right now. Damn it.
Didn't this guy walk to the left? There's a wall here.
Top 10 RPG games.
Oh, man. Elder Scrolls Oblivion, Elder Scrolls Skyrim. I remember this part from Let's Plays. I walk forward and then a guy shows up from behind.
Morrowind's also a good classic for RPG.
Don't talk about Morrowind.
My guy just left from behind Morgan Desk game. So.
But Super Mario Brothers, greatest RPG of all time.
There was the behind guy.
Ryan, I don't think that counts.
I know it doesn't count. I'm trying to make a joke.
Notice he used the word trying. Oh my gosh.
I did.
10 out of 10 accuracy right now, right, guys?
I'd say yeah.
God, I hit all of those shots, right? Woohoo. Okay, cool.
I fired and missed.
Ryan, we don't want to we don't want to plagiarize everybody, with all of our good material.
Not plagiarizing, referencing Game Grumps.
All right, let's
Beautiful.
top 10. Morrowind, I'm not too fond of because it was very, I don't know. Might have been like when I played it and all that, but it was like they just kind of dropped you somewhere, gave you a quest, and then we're like, go figure it out. But then they didn't give you a map.
Going to try to get the command computer.
Like, they gave you a physical map with all these fantasy words, and I was like, this doesn't look right. And then, honestly, I think the thing that really made me dislike Morrowind was the way they handled whether or not you hit somebody. Literally, first thing I did was I'd, like, pull out a sword and I'd go fight a mud crab. And I'd swing and I'd swing and I'd swing. Right? And I'd swing and I'd swing and I'd swing. And I'd be right up in the mud crab's face, right? But it wouldn't register a hit because whatever skill, decides whether you hit something wasn't high enough. Which, I really dislike that mechanic. Because if it's a sword, you should be hitting. I get that, maybe you're not doing any damage. That would be understandable for me. But, recording it as a miss? That doesn't seem right to me. And it was that way with, like, so many melee weapons, like, all melee weapons, and just, I couldn't get over things like that. So I was never really fond of Morrowind. And a lot of people did, and I don't begrudge them for doing it, but just, it just didn't fly with me, personally.
That's fair. Oh, and by the way, Anthony, you may not be talking to me, but I'm certainly talking to you.
Fallout New Vegas is, astounding. I've never played Fallout 3, but I hear that's incredible.
Gay.
Fallout 4, I've wanted to play.
That was my goal.
I've really, really wanted to play Fallout 4. Oblivion and Skyrim, both stellar and a lot of fun to play. Endless fun if you have mods. Other RPG games that I've really liked. I'm not a big Final Fantasy guy, just because the combat gets really repetitive, and
Kingdom Hearts.
And I'm not a fan of, never played it, and I'm not a fan of like 20-hour tutorials. That's why I've never really liked the Final Fantasy series. Oh, it runs like that. Okay, cool. Finally, God. Okay, cool. Full ammo. So, Kingdom Hearts, never played.
Huh.
No, you should.
Well, I mean, that's what happens when you're poor.
I mean,
Sure.
dude, I'm dead broke. I
No,
got
like,
lucky and...
as in poor to the point where your mother had to decide who was eating that night, poor, growing up. I don't think... A lot of people don't understand what I mean when I say I was poor growing up. Like, it was bad. But, I wouldn't be who I am if I didn't go through that, right?
I tried to play Kingdom Hearts, but it gave me motion sickness, so I was never able to play it.
Oh, okay.
Wait, how did Kingdom Hearts give you motion sickness?
It just does.
Oh.
Some games do. Some games, like, if they have, like, really, like, bright...
Hey, guys, shit's on fire, yo.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I shouldn't
No
be here.
surprise there.
Like, you know how the beach was kind of like that weird...
I'm sorry. I don't mean... I'm sorry.
Oh, what you're laughing at?
Everything started exploding, and I just started walking instead of running. It's like, evacuate immediately, and I'm just like on like going on a walk, and then I reach the end, and it like defaults into a run animation, and then jump as it explodes behind me. It's just like, damn it! If you're not gonna make this an action scene, I will. Just thought it was fucking hysterical.
So what I was trying to say was, you know how like the beach in Kingdom Hearts, like the very first beach you start off on, it was like that saturated orangish yellow color.
Yeah.
For some reason, that plus like the movement like made me sick. Like I can't play Uncharted for that exact reason. Like I tried an Uncharted demo, but the rocks were that exact same like saturated orangish yellow color, and it makes me sick. I don't know, so I can't play.
Oh yeah, I can stasis enemies. Why am I not doing that?
Is it specifically that color, or is there like a...
Minecraft gives me motion sickness too. I can't play Minecraft anymore.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh jeez.
Wow.
I could play it in third person mode longer though than I can in first person.
Is it because you're mostly focusing on Steve the character rather than
Not everybody
on
plays
the
as Steve.
environment?
Dead Space, not Dead Space, but Dead Island used to make me sick.
Dead
Really?
Deadness. Another good RPG. Let me think here. What's
Until I turn off the motion blur, which fixed it.
What are some other suggestions for good?
Dead Island.
I played a little bit of Dead Island. I wasn't too fond of it. It was just, I don't know, repetitive, I guess.
I got up to the city and then
Whoa! I stasis you. Stop it.
Hector, I think you mentioned Dark Souls.
Oh yeah, Dark Souls, aka literally the greatest RPG ever in my opinion.
And yes, there is a city in Dead Island. Or
Also,
the main
Hector, Hector was talking to me about the lava from Dark Souls. Talking about how it would make me sick, probably.
Well, maybe you'd have to see it.
There is, yeah, there is.
Only way to know is to
What
get a
happened to the
shot.
shuttle?
Those are right home.
It's past
The
the.
only way
It's
off the
fucking.
Kendra.
No,
Dark-
Hammond.
Dark Souls
This
in the game,
changes
bro.
everything.
My
Just
original,
let me think.
oh my gosh, stop talking, other people. Nobody cares about your plot.
Can you access the command computer?
I would honestly say that
It's
Dark
no
Souls is a
good. There's an
masterpiece.
executive lockdown
Like
of all
it's not.
primary
I'm not saying
systems.
it's
Without the
perfect
captain's
because even
authorization, I
masterpieces
can't
aren't
access
perfect.
them.
Well,
But
where's the captain?
if you take the
Alright,
the stance of games as
Here he
art,
is.
Dark Souls did a
Captain
lot of
Benjamin
things
Mathias.
right in my opinion.
Location
And it's
Med
not gonna be
lab
for
status.
everybody, but you know.
deceased.
What? How?
Oh yeah, no, that would make me sick.
I can't access that information. Find the captain and you'll find his rig. With his authorization codes, I can crack
I
this
don't know,
computer wide
certain
open.
games just have a way of giving me most of this. I don't get most of this a lot. And I play a lot of
Send the tram
games.
back to your location. Get to the medical deck and find that rig
That's
as fast as you can.
like a
What was
really,
that?
really, really short area though, Haley.
Even the shortest of areas could cause something as...
No, I know. My point is like it's super late in the game and it's like it's a really small area, so I think
okay.
she'd be able to get through it.
I'm not sure what causes it for me. It's just sometimes like I just get nauseous playing video games.